Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Doyes and welcome back to SevTech Ages. In the last episode, we completed the labyrinth, the Minoshroom labyrinth. We collected a bunch of stuff and we're almost ready to head home. The portal is right over yonder. Where is it? It's right over here-ish somewhere. I did find something that I'm going to show you guys once we get there in a little bit. But today we are going to start off by, we need some redstone ore, and we have silk touch finally, so we can do that. We just need the inventory space. But before we do, there is a kobold over here that we're going to kill. That's fun. There's like a bunch of them, maybe? I hear more. Anyways, this is that hollow hill we were exploring and whatnot. There is... we discovered that there is, in fact, some redstone. And we just need to figure out... Yeah, it's over there. I need to remember how we got into there. And then we'll be able to get redstone ore. Ate all of those. Let's eat maize wafers for now. We have a ton of food. But right here it is. And there's a zombie here. But yeah, there is just a little bit of redstone ore that we can pretty easily break and collect. We got all 4. We did. There's some spiders, some weird spiders. Let's just get out of here. So we have way too much stuff in our inventory to like mess around in here. Anyways, with that we can make the Carbonite Reactors. But we're not going to worry about that quite yet. The main reason for that is because we need some other stuff before we can kind of finish it up. And I want to essentially be done with the Twilight Forest for the time being. Like after today's episode. Next episode we'll probably get going with a lot of different like crafting and whatnot to make all the things that we need to get into the next age. But for now, what I want to focus on is we're gonna basically come back here. We're gonna repair our stuff, drop off all of our inventory, and then we'll head back into the Twilight Forest to get to our next objective, which is of course the Hydra. So yeah, Minoshroom defeated. Pretty awesome. These swords are just as good. Fire aspect though is not that great. So we're going to just dump off a bunch of the stuff. Steel plate, we have better armor. We need leggings. And we just need to like drop off all the stuff. I don't want to use the steel pickaxe, the steel leaf pickaxe, the silk touch, all that much. But we are going to go ahead and start using a better shovel. Steel leaf boots, those should be fine. We mostly just need a new pair of pants. Would be wise to have. So what is this one's protection 3? And then, of course, our maze breaker, which we're going to kind of keep. So, we should be fine to go and deal with all this. I'm going to just dump off pretty much everything. For the time being, let's go ahead and put these guys in here. It'll be easier to kind of dump everything away. And one big thing that I want to mention is that we will be we shouldn't need too much stuff, and I will be sorting through all this inventory later. Right now, not too much of a concern. I like that we have Prismarine. Prismarine is actually decently difficult to get, and we need it for something, I think. But I think it's Prismarine bricks, which were more useful, or sea lanterns? No. Prismarine. There's something we needed. Let's actually just look, because it's in Age 2. Yeah, Tier 3 Blood Altar. Caps can be made from sea lanterns or glowstone. So we need to get sea lanterns. Or dropped from the Dark Forest Maze in the Twilight Forest. So Prismarine Crystals, yeah. We need to get all that stuff. Not too worried about it right now. We'll worry about that later. But I'm just going to drop off all this stuff. And like I said, I will sort through it later. Not too important right now. Anyways, empty. Let's grab this and this. We need a new pair of pants. We'll just take some steel leaf. And I think everything else we'll be fine with. Just sort through all this and make sure there's nothing else we want to take. We have plenty of food. We want all of the arrows we can find. That's the other thing we're going to want. I think it's going to be in tools. Maybe not. We have another phantom plate. That could be good once that one breaks. But I don't think that one's going to break anytime soon. Mob drops. We have 8 more arrows. We're going to need as many arrows as we can get. Or there is actually something else we can use. We're going to take some cobblestone with us. And I'm going to store that in here. So I'm going to just store some of the extra stuff. But let's kind of look and see. Bone arrows. We need more arrows. So let's take a look at arrows. How easy are these to make? We can make them with the standard recipe. Okay. So I have 7 feathers. 7 sticks. We just need 7 flint, which I believe is in ores. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's make these and then head back to the Twilight Forest. So a little over a stack. Hopefully that's enough. But I guess we'll find out. And if not, that's why we have the cobblestone. So interesting fact, we can actually fight. So we're going to go fight the Hydra. That is the plan. We need fiery ingots. And there are 2 sources of fiery ingots. The Ergas, which we got a little bit of fiery tears from. Fiery tears with iron makes fiery ingots. And the Hydra, who drops fiery blood, I think. And in this mod pack, the Hydra drops a ton of it. So it should be nice and easy to get plenty of fiery tears. But what we're going to want to do, something I want to show you guys on the way over there, is I found something that's super duper useful. Also, we're going to grab as many feathers as we can find from chickens. Anyways, something... Once we killed the Hydra, I don't know that we'll need to do too much more. And eating the meat stroganoff that we got last episode from the Minoshroom is enough to, well, basically survive in the fire swamp where the Hydra lives. And it shouldn't be too hard to go find them. Now, right up here, actually not too far away from our portal, we'll start seeing some hematite. AKA iron. I believe this is hematite, right? Yeah, hematite. AKA iron. And why is that cool? Well, somewhere around here, over here by this little structure, there is a ravine right over here. So this ravine, I noticed it before because I saw the well, but I didn't look down here. And in one section of it, I think it's down here. Yeah. Right there. You can actually see the hematite. So that is a very easily accessible pocket of iron. So that's good to know. We're probably going to kind of keep that in mind. And we need to get around this because we need to go more northish. So once we defeat the Hydra, I will probably spend a little bit of time. You know, I wanted to repair our pick. let's go back. I wanted to repair the pick because of that. As well as, you know what we could probably do? We could probably bring one of the other picks. It doesn't matter what type, but just another pick so that we can harvest plenty of iron. And having a bunch of iron would be really good, just because we are going to need fiery gears. We're gonna need a lot of resources in the coming days, in the coming episodes, because we're about to hit the next age, I do believe. I don't know. So we're currently in the second age. We're going to be going to the third age. I don't know when the fourth age starts, or what like quantifies the fourth age. In that sense, you know. Oh, for example, this age, the fourth age or the third age is technology. We're gonna start getting engines, coal engines. Which will allow us to start making, what are they called? We're going to get into immersive engineering, basically. And after that, I don't know any of the progression. Apologies for all the walking, but whatever. I don't know all of the progression. We are going to be progressing, but I don't know what all is in age... I don't know what all is in age 3. And I don't know where age 4 begins or anything like that. I'll be perfectly honest. I only know this mod pack because of watching Direwolf 20. If you're familiar with modded stuff, you probably know that name. And let's go ahead and repair the pick. I can't do it like that. Let's go ahead and repair our pick. Eat a bunch of maize wafers. We need to find decent food sources. Stuff like maize wafers aren't bad, but when we're doing a lot of traveling and stuff, probably not the best. Anyways. Just do that. And then I'm also, like I said, going to grab another pick from our collection. Efficiency Silk Touch. I don't really want to take that. Will this work? Mining level diamond. I'm not going to take the maze breaker. I could take the other Silk Touch, but I don't think I will. And is there any others that we could use in here? I mean, I have other iron pickaxes, but I don't really care about those. Tinkers are better. So... And this does get experience and whatnot, so... Alright. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And we do have more feathers, so we can make... We have a lot more feathers. Let's just make as many arrows as we possibly can. And there we go. Almost 2 stacks. So that should be enough to kill the Hydra. Kind of glad that we came back. So, like I said, the Hydra is kind of the main point that we need. And I don't know much about SevTech after we get through this age and a little bit of the next age. I know a little bit of what we're going to have to do in age 3, but I don't know when age 4 starts. I don't know what triggers age 4. And I don't know... I think there's only 5 or 6 ages. I'm not entirely sure on how many ages there are, but I do know that at a certain point we're gonna have to start getting into space travel, which is cool. And like I've said this before, I don't actually know what all mods are in this. I don't know what endgame is. I know we have refined storage because I can see that, but I think applied energistics is also in this mod pack. I don't know which one we're going to end up using. To be perfectly honest, I'm kind of okay with either. I don't really have that much of a preference. I usually use applied energistics, but if that's not in this, I don't really have a problem using refined storage. So, anyways, that is a ravine. Don't jump over that. We need to go to the Hydra, which is up to the top left of our map, or I guess kind of middle-ish. And the Hydra is dangerous. The Hydra is not that awful. hopefully. I've never actually fought the Hydra. I'll be blunt. But we shouldn't have too much problem with them. The idea behind the Hydra is, if you don't know your ancient mythology, the Hydra is the type of creature that will sprout new heads whenever one is removed or destroyed, however you want to say it. If you've ever seen Hercules, there's a Hydra in Hercules. But at least I think it's a Hydra. Anyways, the Twilight Forest can only grow so many heads at once, and just taking damage will destroy them. But the Hydra is very dangerous because, well, fire, for one, so we're going to want to use our water bucket. And for two, we're going to try to range him more than anything because he can be dangerous up close. The Hydra's bite is very powerful, so we want to avoid that. He does telegraph most of his attacks, and he is relatively immobile, so there's not too much concern. He has like 3 or 4 attacks, I believe. Not too awful, but like I said, I've never actually fought the Hydra, so I don't know how we're going to handle it. One thing that almost scares me more, though, is getting to the Hydra, because we're about to enter the Fire Swamp, and as you may guess from the name, it's fairly fiery. And so we're gonna take our time and make our way through. So this is the labyrinth that we took on. There's typically 4 labyrinths surrounding the Hydra. The Hydra is a little bit more northish, so we're going to go up a little bit more before we head into the Fire Swamp. The Fire Swamp, you can see the red trees. That is where it starts. And luckily, the Twilight Forest is a pretty calm, like, it's a fairly calm mod. But yeah, these are fire jets. If you get too close, they shoot plumes of fire. But this is the Fire Swamp. This reddish grass. You know, I didn't grab any of the mycelium. Oh well. Ooh, more Coralium. Next to a lava pool. Yeah, we'll forget about that. Anyways, this hill, I believe, is where a Hydra's at. Yeah, this is a Hydra Hill. Right here. Anyways, it's really weird because the Hydra's almost on the edge of not being in the Fire Swamp anymore. So, might be a little bit easier to take on. But yeah, the Fire Swamp has some natural, like, defenses and stuff. There's flame plumes, and yeah, this is a Hydra Hill. Lots of fire. And I will take all the Coralium. We'll need this later, so if I find it, we'll take it. Coralium's a little bit annoying to get, so it's good to know that it does spawn decently frequently in the swamps, in the Twilight Forest. So yeah, there are lots of pools of lava, and that is where the Hydra is. We might be able to cheese this, actually, just from luck of the draw. There is a huge amount of water here, so we should be able to just kind of hang out in the water, not have to worry about it. But yeah, the Fire Swamp, what was that? I have no idea. So the Fire Swamp has some natural defenses in terms of, like, fire plumes and that kind of stuff. Most of the Twilight Forest, there is no mobs that just spawn on the surface. It is constantly twilight, so nothing spawns. It's not dark enough. I don't even know what the light levels are, and I don't think we can see. Maybe not. I don't think so. But fire plumes. These things. Fire jets. Have lava underneath them. Good to know. Anyways, we want to avoid a lot of that stuff. And the Hydra has spawned in. So as you can see, he's right over there. Now he will not move. So we can just kind of attack him. Ow. And if we catch on fire, we just hide back. I guess we gotta be a little bit closer or something. I actually don't know why. He's not, like, taking damage. Hydra mortars. Okay. Let's get a little closer, I guess. And we can shoot his stuff back at him. Maybe this bow doesn't work. There we go. We did a little bit of damage. Alright, we just gotta... I can't see the arrows, which is what's, like, frustrating. Let's eat some food. So yeah, this might be a long boss battle, but we can kind of stay away from them. We can shoot the body as well with physical attacks. And I don't know where my arrows are going. That worked. So we just gotta shoot him a bunch. And extinguish ourselves every once in a while. Which one is gonna open? You! And you can't shoot the projectiles back at them. That's usually going to be the best option for you. Because that does a lot of damage. Also, there is so much Coralium here. We'll have to kind of remember that. Alright. Yeah, there's not much to say about this guy. He doesn't move. He's a big dude that just kind of sits there. Let's show off the little cool trick that I discovered while searching up strategies. If we get some rocks, immersive craft rocks, we can throw these. And something that's really neat is you can just right click, and they don't do much damage, but they knock back his... I don't think we're getting all the textures. Hold on, we're gonna up the video. So yeah, the rocks actually do damage, one, and they also do a good bit of... Yeah, he's breathing fire at us, I believe. I don't know why we can't see that. Anyways, I'm going to turn the video settings back down to decreased. And let's eat. So yeah, this is a weird fight because of the graphic settings, but that's okay. He's almost dead. And that head just blew up. And he grows. 2 more. Let's see, let's just shoot him as much as we can. And he doesn't want to take any damage now. So if we have issues, we'll just throw rocks at him again. There we go. Okay, we're on fire. Get rid of it with water. And yeah, he's almost dead. Like, I guess we have to kind of hit him in the head. I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of weird. We could go up and like punch him some, but that's a lot of rocks. I don't know that we need to. Let's just do it this way. Let's finish him off with rocks. Rocks is actually a really good way to kill this guy. I think he's breathing fire on us. And rocks are so plentiful. So, he's like very angry. But he's also almost dead, so... There we go. These do very little damage, but they do occasionally knock his projectiles back at him. And I can literally just hold right click. And it's not a problem at all. Anyways, the Hydra dies. We get some food, we get a bunch of stuff down here. And I didn't even pick it all up. Cool. So this is a Hydra Cave. There's not much to say about it. There's not really anything in here, I don't believe. But there is so much Coralium. Wow. So I'm going to light it up, and I'll probably pick up some of this stuff, because why not? I hear a zombie, but he could be underground. Anyways, that was the Hydra. So what does that do it for us? Well, for one, we slayed the Hydra. Now we can eat Hydra chops, which are really, really good. And we got 19 fiery blood. I believe that'll be enough to do everything we need, but I don't know. And wield a fiery tool or weapon while wearing at least one piece of fiery armor. Alright, so we're probably going to need to kill a couple more Hydras, but we'll worry about that later. Let's eat a Hydra chop. That is such a good food. But we didn't get the achievement. We've got to eat the Hydra chop when our food bar is completely empty. We've also ate 5 of the 6. So I will tell you guys what. Let's go ahead and end the episode off here. I'm going to collect a bunch of Coralium. And just kind of whatever I can grab. I'm going to harvest a bunch of that iron. And then next time, we will be staying at home crafting. We're going to do a lot of crafting in the next episode. Because it is time to start working towards the next age. So that's going to be it for this episode. No, it wasn't that, like... We didn't do all that much, to be fair. But... we got what we need to do done, and that's the important thing. So I'm going to harvest a bunch of this Coralium ore, and the iron ore that I showed you guys before, and then we'll come back next time, and I'll show you guys what I get, plus we'll start working on getting to age 3. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!